Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Chloe. I am a singer-songwriter, writer and a guitarist, and as you can tell by the title of this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you my TBR for 2020, or part of it anyway. I have no clue how many books are here. Let me just count them quickly. Okay, so I've got 25 here, and if I read like all of these books this year, then I will actually surpass my goal of reading 15 to 20 videos this year. So, but then this isn't like all of the books that I actually want to read this year. I might as well just mention that I do want to buy like 2 other books, and I know I will like invest in more like contemporary romance books because that's what I love the most, that's what I read the most. Knowing me, I will probably buy more books from the £3 for £5 deal. I think it's in the works, but 2 other books that I know I want to buy this year are Shadow Sea by Peter Bunzel. That's the last book in his Cogheart series. Then I also want to buy In a Mirror by Emilee Read. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to read them this year, because I feel like 2020 is going to be a big reading year for me. So those are 2 books that I want to buy and read this year. But let's actually get into the books that I actually have on me, and I'm going to go in order of the books that like excite me from like the books that don't really excite me to the ones that do. I don't think I've really read the back of this before, but this is Who Runs the World by Virginia Burgeon. I think I saw the cover when I first saw this book, and I'm just like, oh, that looks like, that's cute, and I think I just like picked it up, and I don't know what I did, but I don't think I read the back properly. Either that, or for some reason, like, I picked this up like a couple years ago, I swear, and I haven't read it, but I've just read the back, and I'm just like, why have I not read this before? I don't actually know. Mage Born by Stephen Aryan. I don't know how to pronounce his surname, but this is a fantasy book, so it's probably no wonder why I haven't like read this book yet. But it's the book I want to read this year because I'm trying to branch out into different genres. Almost like 2 John Green books. This is, I swear these were on my TBR list last year, and I just haven't read them, so it's probably a sign that I might never read them. But this is just called An Abundance of Catherines. Never read this. For some reason, like, I loved The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. What even happened to Paper Towns? And then I've just got Will Grayson, but it's not just by John Green, it's also by David Levithan, I think that's how you pronounce his name. This pile, which I've also probably had for a good couple years, because I'm pretty sure these were on my last TBR as well last year. The reason why I do these like videos is because just I like to look back on my videos, even though I've never looked back on my other one. These 2 were anyway. This one is called When We Were Friends by Tina Seskis, I think that's how you pronounce her name. And then this one, I'm just trying to peel the sticker off, is What She Left by T.R. Richmond. These 2 I got from my uncle, like, because he was decluttering a load of books. This one is Lying About Last Summer by Sue Woolman, and then, okay, I've never noticed that before, and then Seed by Lisa Heathfield. And then we have The 1+1, wow, another book that I want to read this year is The 1+1 by Jojo Moyes, but because it's like so like thick and it's a hardback, like it's really like intimidating to me, because like I don't usually read hardbacks, I'm usually a paperback person. I guess that's just the reason why I haven't read this yet. This pile. So I've had this book for a while as well. This is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And for some reason, I thought that this was the one I'm currently reading, but it's not. The one I'm actually currently reading is The Names They Gave Us by Emilee Read. So I'm actually starting, kind of. So that's actually the 26th book. So yeah, that'll be the first book I'm reading in 2020. But this one is just called A Twist of the Knife by Becky Masterman. I think this is actually like, I think this is supposed to be a thriller. 3 books that I've got here were also, my uncle also gave these to me because he was getting rid of these ones as well. So there's one by Sarah Crossan, Instructions for a Second-Hand Heart by Tamsin Murray. This one, which I actually have recently heard about from Hannah Witten, but like obviously it's a different like cover and everything, but this is Only Ever Yours by Louise O'Neill. And then we have like some contemporary romance books. This is another one that I want to read, obviously. All of these books I want to read. This is One Summer's Night by Kylie Dunbar. And then I just have a few of Nora Roberts books. The actually being a mistake, not like as in like mistake buying it, but I didn't actually realise that it was book 2, you can't even see that, like book 2 of the Guardians trilogy. So I'm just like, that's kind of the reason why I haven't read this yet, just because like I will obviously want to read the first book first and not make the same mistake as I did with this series, the Shakespeare Sisters series. Yeah, so that's the reason why I haven't read Bay of Sighs by Nora Roberts yet, just because I want to read the first one first. The first one is the McGregors, Daniel and Ian, all of which, like, I swear I bought all of these last year and just never read them when I wanted to. This is just called Partners. These ones of The Great Escape, Escape by Jo Watson. Just a load of contemporary romance basically, because I guess you could call it research for my own books. I think that's kind of like the whole reason why I've got all of these. Trying by Emily Phillips. It's actually, I might as well just read out the back. So, meet Olivia Galvin. She knows she's lucky. There's the handsome husband. The sounds pretty good job. The sounds pretty good on paper job. A house they can just about afford. Loving, intrusive and completely bonkers extended family. Plus, she's having more... Shut the fuck up, you... Plus, she's having more sex than she's ever had in her life. But the one thing she really wants seems to be the one thing she just can't have. Capturing the stress, sex and sometimes hilarity of trying for a baby. Olivia's all too familiar battles with modern life makes her question whether having it all is ever really worth it. So it's basically a book about trying for a baby. Meet Q by Helena Hunting. Like, this series that I've been talking about, the Shakespeare series, I'm very excited about. The reason is because stupid me read the last book first. Who does that? I swear, only me, only I could do something like that. But yeah, I read this one first because I think it was like a 3 for £5 in a 3 for £5 deal, so that's why I was that. So for Christmas I actually asked for the rest of the books in the series, and the first book in the series is actually this one, which is called Summer's Lease by Carrie Elks. This is the second book in the series, called A Winter's Tale. Then this is the third book in the series. This is called Absent in the Spring. And then the last one, which I read first and will be rereading this year, is By Virtue Full by Carrie Elks. The last book that I want to read this year, well, I say last, but probably won't be the last on this TBR list, is Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody, based off of the book by Blake Snyder, which is the Save the Cat Writes a Screenplay, I think it's called. Yes, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. All of my social media links will be in the description down below. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!